Cellular respiration, breaking down energy-rich molecules. Cellular respiration, breaking down energy-rich molecules. Cellular respiration is the process by which cells and organisms convert energy-rich molecules such as glucose, fats, and proteins into usable energy. This energy is in the form of adenosine triphosphate, ATP, which is then utilized by the cells in various metabolic activities. The process of cellular respiration involves various steps and pathways which are crucial in the production of ATP molecules. In this article, we will discuss the different types of cellular respiration, the steps involved and their importance in understanding how our body generates energy from the foods we eat. Types of cellular respiration. There are two types of cellular respiration, aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration requires oxygen to take place while anaerobic respiration does not. Both types of respiration involve the breakdown of glucose molecules into ATP, but the pathways involved differ. In aerobic respiration, glucose is converted into ATP through several metabolic pathways that take place in the mitochondria. On the other hand, anaerobic respiration does not involve the use of the mitochondria, but rather takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell. Aerobic cellular respiration. Aerobic respiration is the most efficient way for cells to produce ATP. This process is a key component of the metabolic processes that take place in all living organisms. During aerobic respiration, glucose molecules are first broken down into pyruvate molecules in a process called glycolysis. Glycolysis takes place in the cytoplasm of the cell and is the same for both aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Once pyruvate is produced from glycolysis, it undergoes a series of metabolic processes that take place in the mitochondria. The next step in aerobic respiration is the Krebs cycle, which involves several metabolic pathways that release more energy from the pyruvate. During the Krebs cycle, the pyruvate is converted into acetyl-CoA, which enters the cycle. The cycle then produces ATP, carbon dioxide, and various biochemical intermediates that are important in other metabolic pathways. The ATP produced from the Krebs cycle is a small amount compared to the ATP produced in the next step of aerobic respiration, called the electron transport chain. The electron transport chain is the final step in aerobic respiration and produces the majority of the ATP. During this step, the electrons from the Krebs cycle are passed through a chain of proteins in the mitochondria, which release energy in the form of a proton gradient. This proton gradient is then utilized by the enzyme ATP synthase to produce a large amount of ATP. This process requires oxygen, which acts as the final electron acceptor at the end of the electron transport chain, forming water. Anaerobic cellular respiration. Anaerobic respiration occurs in the absence of oxygen and is a less efficient way for cells to produce ATP. This process occurs during periods of high energy demand when aerobic respiration cannot provide enough energy. In humans, anaerobic respiration occurs during high-intensity exercises such as sprinting or weightlifting, where the energy demand is too high for aerobic respiration. In anaerobic respiration, glucose is broken down into pyruvate through glycolysis, as in aerobic respiration. However, instead of entering the Krebs cycle, the pyruvate is converted into either lactic acid or ethanol and carbon dioxide. The lactic acid or ethanol is then produced as a waste product, with no additional ATP produced. This process is less efficient than aerobic respiration as it produces only 2 ATP molecules for every molecule of glucose, compared to the 36 to 38 ATP molecules produced in aerobic respiration. Importance of cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is crucial in providing energy to cells for various metabolic processes. These metabolic processes are essential for maintaining the physiological functions of the body, such as digestion, circulation, and immune responses. Without the energy produced through cellular respiration, the cells would not be able to perform these functions, leading to various health problems. Moreover, cellular respiration plays a key role in the regulation of glucose levels in the body. Glucose is the primary energy source of the cells and is stored in the liver and muscles as glycogen. During periods of high energy demand, such as exercise or fasting, the glycogen is broken down into glucose and utilized by the cells through cellular respiration. Cellular respiration also helps in the detoxification of harmful chemicals in the body, such as alcohol. Alcohol is broken down into acetaldehyde through the enzyme alcohol dehydrogenase, which is then further broken down into acetic acid through the Krebs cycle. The energy produced from this process is utilized by the cells, while the acetic acid is converted into carbon dioxide and water and excreted from the body. In addition to its importance in energy production and metabolic processes, cellular respiration also plays a crucial role in the body's response to stress. During periods of stress, the body's fight or flight response is activated, which requires a high demand for energy. This demand is met through the activation of cellular respiration, which provides the necessary ATP to perform various physiological functions such as increased heart rate and rapid breathing. Furthermore, cellular respiration is not only limited to glucose metabolism but can also occur through the breakdown of other energy-rich molecules such as fats and proteins. The study of cellular respiration has led to numerous advancements in medical research and treatment. By breaking down energy-rich molecules into ATP, cellular respiration provides the fuel that powers all living organisms. While there is still much to learn about the intricacies of this process, the information we have gained thus far has led to significant advancements in medicine and biotechnology. As our understanding of cellular respiration continues to grow, we may discover new ways to harness this process to improve human health and well-being. Perhaps one day we will be able to manipulate cellular respiration to promote weight loss or prevent disease. With so much still to discover, the study of cellular respiration promises to be an exciting and fruitful area of scientific inquiry for years to come. Whether you are a student just starting out or a seasoned researcher in the field, there is always more to learn about the amazing process of cellular respiration. So, if you are interested in learning more about cellular respiration, there are a few things you can do. You can read scientific articles, textbooks, and attend lectures or courses in biology, biochemistry, or physiology to gain a deeper understanding of the process. In addition, there are many resources available online that can help you learn about cellular respiration. You can find educational videos, interactive tutorials, and even mobile apps that can help you learn about the different steps involved in the process. Some of these resources may be geared towards specific levels of understanding, so it's important to find the ones that are appropriate for your needs. So, if you are interested in learning more about cellular respiration, there are a few things you can do. You can read scientific articles, textbooks, and attend lectures or courses in biology, biochemistry, or physiology to gain a deeper understanding of the process. In addition, there are many resources available online that can help you learn about cellular respiration. You can find educational videos, interactive tutorials, and even mobile apps that can help you learn about the different steps involved in the process. Some of these resources may be geared towards specific levels of understanding, so it's important to find the ones that are appropriate for your needs. As an eye assistant, I do not have personal opinions or feelings.